Hello, welcome again. So today I said let me show you quickly how to change your course of studies in Australia or even schools. Okay, all right. So many people have been saying that you can never change your courses as an international student in Australia. Some people said it was since last year. Some people said it started from October 1st this year. So we are almost ending October. So if there is a change, it could have been shown in the website. However, I am assuring you that there is no change, okay? There is nothing like you can never change your course of studies. I don't know where this information is coming from, but it really pains me that people that come newly to study in Australia already have this impression that you can never change your course of studies. I'm like, no, who is telling you these things? I have so many people object to it when I tell them, is your course of studies leading to postgraduate work visa? That is what matters, because you don't want to finish studies and get stranded and be stranded in Australia. No, you want to finish studies and be able to acquire your postgraduate work visa. So my question is this: is your course of study in Australia eligible for postgraduate work visa? If yes, good for you. If no, please change, okay? The policy still allows you to change your courses and also to change your universities. Yes, I will show you this here. You know how we do it. Okay. All right. So this is the immigration website for student visa. So any information you need about student visa or student visa is on this page. Okay. The overview of the visa, the requirement, the steps for application, everything you need to know. All right. I don't want to talk about the requirement for this visa or steps to apply, because this video today is specifically to show you how to change your course of studies or your schools. If there is a need for that, I made a video in the past to show you the list of courses that are qualified for postgraduate work visa that can be up to 3, 4, 5 years, depending. If you have not watched that video, please go and watch that video. Okay, now let's talk about how to do this. So each visa has visa condition. We will quickly go through the visa condition for visa 500, which is study visa. Okay, so when you click on the overview, you scroll down, you will see that. You see that? All the condition, the visa condition. Let's quickly go to the visa condition. Okay. For the purpose of this video, I will only talk about the condition that has to do with changing of courses and changing of universities. Okay. So we click on the limited study change, and here we are. Okay. Read with me. Okay. You may not change your course of study, thesis, or research topic without the approval of the minister. Did you see that? Without the approval of the minister. It never said you cannot change. Now, let's see the condition for approval. Okay? This approval can only be given after the minister has obtained an assessment from the competent Australian authorities that you are not likely to be directly or indirectly a risk to Australian national security. If you are considering changing your thesis, major, or research topic, you must complete this form. Okay? If you are considering to change only your courses or your university, but you are not doing any major thesis or research, the second form is for you. But if you are changing your research topic and so on, you submit the 2 form. If you click on that form, you see how to fill it. Okay, so if they are not approving, they will not make this form available. If they're not approving, they will not ask you to submit approval to the minister. They even give you a form. They gave a form. They provided a form to make it easier for you. Okay, I will also show you more proof However, let's look at the study limitation condition. Okay, all right, so the second condition that has to do with changes said you must not undertake or change your course of study, thesis, or research topic without the approval of minister, again for graduate certificate, graduate diploma, master's degree, doctorate, or any bridging courses required as a prerequisite to a course of study or research for a master's degree or doctorate. The bottom line is that do your application to be approved. Okay, this approval can only be given after the minister has obtained an assessment from the competent Australian authorities that you are not likely to be directly or indirectly a risk to Australian national security. You are not. Your topic has nothing to do with the national security. Okay, if you are considering changing your thesis, use this form then, and also submit the change of course and university form. Period. Like period. Hold on, I will show you more when to change, how to change, and so on. Okay, all right, so let's look at this condition again. No study change related to critical technology without approval. This one, you are not doing anything here, just listen. There are currently no technologies specified as critical technology, so Australia does not have any technology they call critical technology. So this condition is there, but they said for now they are not using it because they have not identified any critical technology. So if you even have this condition in your study, ignore it for now. When they have this critical technology, they will notify you. So your topic of studies or whatever is related to critical technology, they don't have anything specified. Continue. When they have, they will tell you. However, I know you are not doing anything with critical technology, whatever, blah, 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 national security, and so on. Okay? Okay, now let me show you another condition. Okay? Meet course requirement condition 8202. All right. It says you will remain in a registered course. For example, if you've come to do masters, or if you are a foreign affairs or defense sponsored student or secondary exchange student, you must maintain full-time enrollment in your course. You must maintain in a registered course that is the same with AQF, Australian Qualification Framework level. For example, if you've come to do masters, you cannot go and do bachelor degree or undergraduate degree. If you come to do undergraduate degree or master's degree, you cannot go and do diploma. However, if you are in NQF level 10, which is doctorate degree, PhD, you can move to level 9, which is masters. That's the only way you can step down. If you are doing PhD, you can step down to masters. Otherwise, you can never step down. So even if you want to change your course, if you're doing masters, it has to be masters. If you're changing your course or your school, if it's undergraduate degree, it has to be undergraduate degree. Except you are doing PhD, you can step to masters. That is the condition. Okay? All right, let me show you another condition for you to know that you can still change even your university. Okay, it says condition 8533. You see that? Inform provider of address. So when you start in Australia, within 7 days, you have to provide your address to your education provider. Okay, if you change address within 7 days of changes, you must provide that address to your education provider. And also, if you change education provider, you must notify your current education provider of your new one, so that when Home Affairs calls your old one, they will know that you already changed. Okay, now let's go and check some other information that is very critical to this, because some of you will be asking me, should I apply for another visa or not? Should I apply this? Should I inform Home Affairs? Let me show you what you have to do. It's written in black and white here. You know how we do it. So go back to the condition 8202, which is meet course requirement. Okay, when you click on that, you scroll down. Okay, go down, you will see that said additional information. Your study situation has changed. You see that? Click on it. That is when you want to change your studies and stuff. They just want to tell you when to do that and how to do that, whether you need another visa. Okay, so this is where we are. Okay, what are they telling you here is that you can do it. Say, tell us if you want to make changes to your education situation before doing it. You need to make sure that you continue to meet the condition of your visa, or your visa may be cancelled. Okay, all right, let's keep going. So what would you like to do? What would you like to do? Read all of them the only thing I want to do here is to what? You want to change course. Click on it and go down and click continue. Okay, then another question to answer. I said, are you also changing education provider? I want to say yes so that we can see all the results at once, okay, because of time. So click yes. You also want to change that. Let's see what will happen. Even if you don't want to change it, you will still change, like you will still change your course, but I just want to say yes. So I see what happens. It said, have you completed at least 6 months? Because you know the requirement is 6 months into your studies, that when you can change. That is 1 semester gone. Then I will say yes, and I will click go on and see the condition. Okay, so it said, which visa are you on? Is subclass 500 student visa. Click on it and you boom, you come to the condition. Okay, so this is what we answered. It said you have student visa. Yes, remember that the condition 8202 said you will remain in the same level. Okay, so here he said you must be enrolled in the same level that you were giving visa for, unless you are moving from PhD to masters. However, you need to apply for a new visa if you are going lower or you are going for non-qualifying course. So it means that now you need a new study visa because you are going below. Okay, but if you are in the same level, you do not need student visa, and if you are moving from PhD to master, you do not need another student visa. Okay, I am saying this clearly here because I will still get a question, should I apply for student visa if I change? So it said if it's in the same level, you see that do not apply. Okay, even if you are moving from doctorate to master's, do not apply. The only time you apply for a new student visa is when you are moving to lower, from master's to bachelor, or from bachelor to diploma or non-qualifying courses. Okay, please, and you remember the form to fill. I have explained those forms initially. So if you are changing course of studies and also your thesis, research, and so on, you need 2 forms. If you're changing only course or education provider, you need only 1 form. Okay, all right, so the starting point is go to your international student office of your school and let them know your plan. If they have the course you want to change, they help you to change it. If they don't have it, then you'll be talking of finding admission in another school and applying. Okay, all right, now you know you can change it. Please, if your course of studies currently is not in the list of qualifying courses that will give you postgraduate work visa, please find a way to change. Okay, that brings us to the end of this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel, like my video, and share. Please share to everyone you know. Okay, thank you. See you in my next video. Bye.